Do you want to have the best KVK1 possible and the best KVK1 tips that you can actually get? Well, then stick to this video. But before this video starts, what's up going guys? My name is Nico and I welcome you yet to another video. Today we're gonna take a look at the best KVK1 tips and tricks that you can do and have. And they are really basic tricks you should actually do before and even during the KVK1. Stick to the video to get a bonus after the free tips I'm gonna tell and talk about. And yeah, let's get started. What is trick and tip? Well, guide, I don't know. Number one is really important, and that is deciding whether you want to be a cavalry main, an infantry main, or an archer main. What would I decide if I was a medium spender or a low spender or a free-to-play player? I don't talk about in general. The whales can be whatever they want to be. Low spenders should definitely be cavalry troop deciders, and free-to-play players should be infantry mains, because right now, infantry in KVK1 is absolutely the strongest. Why? Because Sun Tzu as an epic is the absolutely strongest epic. Also, Bjorn as an epic is absolutely super strong, and he's also an infantry. As for the epics for cavalry, you can also go for Baibars. Not bad at all, but who do you want to pair Baibars with? If you're a free-to-play player, well, you can actually use Cao, but I would not recommend him in general unless you have his first skill pretty much pumped up to 5-1-1-1. Or you can use, where is he? Belisarius. Well, you really have to decide if you want to be a infantry, a cavalry, or an archer main. I'll recommend you to go for one, maybe for two marches. As you can see, I'm using my Minamoto as a main, pairing him with my Mehmet, or you can go with Sun Tzu and you can pair him with the Ethelflaed. Well, first of all, let's talk about Minamoto. You can get your Minamoto if you're a low spender, because what you need is 5-5-1-1 Minamoto and then just max his level. Because you will spend $20 or $25 for him, then you stop spending, and that means you're a low spender. You will pair him with Mehmet because I've talked about this, the Mehmet and Minamoto, because of Mehmet's skills and because of Minamoto's skills, this synergy is absolutely crazy, and you should definitely pair. If you're a low spender, definitely best pair for KVK1 up until KVK3, absolutely the best pair. For KVK1, for low spenders and free-to-play players, I would definitely, if I was a new player and I wouldn't spend as much as I'm spending into the game, I would definitely use Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu, you can pair him with Ethelflaed, and Ethelflaed is a commander, which we get actually to my second point, and that is max out the expeditions as much as possible, because as you can see on the right corner on the right top corner, you will see those coins, and this is the medal store or the expedition store. As you can see, you will get Ethelflaed 3 times a day. Go for her. You really need her to be at least for KVK1, you need her as a 5-3-1-1. I would recommend you to go 5-5-1-1 because those two debuffs are huge, like really huge. You don't have to push her past level 40, but really Ethelflaed should be the way to go, legendary commander that you should definitely invest in, like experience wise. Then definitely use Sun Tzu. Is Sun Tzu better than Richard and Martel? In KVK1 you will have Sun Tzu expertise, and he's an AoE fan. He's an AoE commander. He deals 800 damage factor to 5 targets. He gains 50 rage, and he has a bonus damage factor, so Sun Tzu is, as an epic, absolutely crazy. Has tons of stats, of course. He's a garrison commander, right? But you won't use him as a garrison commander. But he has tons of stats: infantry health bonus, damage reduction. Here, skill damage bonus means if he deals 800 damage, well, 20% out of 800 damage is another, it's 150, is it? 180, I think it's 180. So he deals an additional 180, which means he deals 1000 damage to 5 enemies, and additional 200 to one enemy, which is really absolutely amazing. And pair him with Ethelflaed and you will have the absolute best infantry march. I'm not saying Richard I is not good, but as you can see, I did the mistake. I've played Richard and Martel. Would I recommend you to go for Martel to level 40 and Richard to level 40? No. If you're a free-to-play player or a low spender, you won't have the resources for this. I had those resources because like I said, I spent some money into the game. But you should decide whether Richard or Martel. I would prefer Martel because Richard really falls off unless you have expertise him, but him expertising will take you way longer than Martel expertising. As you can see, just from gold keys, I have his 5211, which is more than 5111 Richard. Although I have the gear on Richard, but I'm still like deciding whether I give that gear to Martel or to the Richard in the KVK1. But Sun Tzu is the way to go in the infantries. If you're a low spender, definitely take Minamoto if you want to go for cavalries. If you're not a spender and you don't want to spend any money on the game, then I would go with Baibars. He's an epic. You will have him expertised very fast. You will have him at least, I think, on level 55, maybe on even on level 60 till KVK1. And you can pair Baibars with your Belisarius, which would mean that you'll be a very active and very fast march. But what would I? Then we are coming to the next point of this guide, which is you have to decide whether you want to be a garrison player, a rally player, or a farm attack player. In general, I would recommend you to be a rally player because you won't be strong enough to be a garrison player. Therefore, you would need Richard to be on level 60, and his first 2 skills needed to be on level 5-5. Then this one would need to be strong at all, and this one also would need to be strong. And that's something you won't be capable of doing because you're a free-to-play or a low spender, and only the spenders will have Charles Martel almost expertised in KVK1. So I would definitely not recommend you to go for deciding for being a garrison player. Farm attackers are very strong in KVK1, but in order for farm attackers to work, you have to have Baibars because of his no, that's not the where is his march speed? Here, you would have to have Baibars expertise because of march speed bonus. You would definitely need to have Belisarius because his march speed is also really he's really strong. Or you would go Minamoto with Cao Cao. Where is Cao Cao? Because of his march speed bonus, right? Those are the only 2 ways how to get the maximum march speed, and I would not recommend you to be farm attackers because that's like deciding that you want to be a cavalry commander. And although I love cavalry commanders, and I am also a cavalry commander, I'm using my Minamoto paired with Mehmet, which is more or less a rallying troop, because I'm doing absolutely massive damage with my skills and with the skill damage. I am not using those two commanders for farm attacking, so I would recommend you to be a rally player, which means that you're just filling in the rally, or if you're really strong like my Minamoto paired with Mehmet, then you can be even the rally captain, but that's deciding on your kingdom or on your clan. In general, I don't think a level 60 Minamoto paired with a level 40 Mehmet is enough. There are really whales that will have stronger marches than you. As you can see, I don't have even my full strong Minamoto's equipment, although I have a purple weapon. I was pretty unlucky with his equipment because yeah, I did not have an skill or the ultimate what is it called? Wait a second. The special talent. Yeah, I don't have the unlocked special talent for Minamoto's skills, unfortunately. For the Heart of Saint, I would really love it because it would give me so many bonuses. Right, that's the two most important things is decide your troop, whether you want to be a cavalry commander, an infantry commander, or you can also be an archer commander. If you want to be an archer commander, I would definitely go for Tutmosis if you're lucky with his first skill and maybe even with his second skill, so definitely Tutmosis. If you want to wait a longer time, then you can go with OISG. He's probably stronger than the Tutmosis a little bit, but in order for OISG to work, you have to have him expertise, because then you will deal massive amount of damage. You will also have a really strong skill damage bonus, which is absolutely amazing. But yeah, in order for YSG to work, you have his first skill needs to be maxed out. I would say even the second skill is cool. The gain rage, the 50 or up to 100 extra rage damage is cool. The archer attack bonus is cool. The first skill don't use, that's just a garrison skill, but what really pops up is his destiny skill, which is the fourth skill. If you can have 50% skill damage, more skill damage, that would mean if you have him on 1400 skill damage, direct damage, plus 50% skill damage bonus, that will mean you will do around 2100 skill damage to 5 nearby enemies. Okay, well, there is every additional target reduces the damage to each other target by 15, but it will be still so huge. So yeah, YSG is strong, but in order for YSG to work at his best, you definitely need him expertise, or at least 550 or a 5515. Then he will be really strong. But that's, for me, Tutmosis is a cheaper investment because you just need 5. Alright, you can use 5 and then 1, and then you have the maximum amount strength of Tutmosis, because yeah, he deals a little bit less damage, right, 400 damage less, but he has healing reduction. And who's the biggest healer a lot of players will run? The Richard I. So against Richard, he is absolutely amazing. Also excuse me, thank you. He has also some healing, doesn't he? No, okay. No, Tutmosis is, in my opinion, just a stronger version. He also has march speed bonus, he has attack bonus, he has damage bonus. So yeah, if you want to go for archers, I would definitely go for Tutmosis, and then you can pair him with YSG, and then you will be like doing hell of damage. That would be like absolutely ultimate feign of damage. So that was the next step that I would actually go. That is like troop deciding, then deciding whether you want to be a garrison, a rally, or a farm attack player. And then the last tip you have to do is be everyday active. First of all, why should you be active? Well, because you get when you're on VIP level 10, you get one golden hat sculpture, which is really good. Golden key is okay, I mean 10,000 XPs, but that's not what you're looking at. The most important thing is the legendary commander sculpture. Then also what you really have to look at is the gifts. As you can see, what I got from gifts, it's not super special, but if we scroll down, it really pops up, and if you're in an active alliance, you'll get so much value out of this. And I know the Books of Covenant are not that important for you, but in the late game they will be. So definitely go for those. And also every day you have to claim from, as you can see, what this chests here on the left side, because you will get, right now I'm getting around 3.7 thousand those coins, which I can buy my Adelflat from. And also what you will get are, I don't know if I unfortunately opened it, but you will get also Adelflat golden hats and some chests, where you actually, if you're really lucky, can get a golden hat. So those are the 3 main tricks and tips you have to do. Decide your troop, decide whether you want to be a rally, garrison, or farm attacker during KVK1, and definitely decide if and definitely be everyday active, at least twice or 3 times a day. Log in, do your research, do your claiming from everything and for everything, whatever. Just be really active a lot and every day. It's really important. And the bonus that I would recommend you to do, where is the storage? Don't go past that storage capacity. I did, because I'm looking forward to upgrade my academy once I've upgraded the city hall to level 24, to 25. I'm sorry, but have a lot of resources. But what I would recommend you, those resources, use these resources that you have here, but have a lot of resources in your resources, what is it called, items. Yeah, have there a lot of resources. Don't use what you have here, don't use it. Use it only if necessary, and try to hoard everything as much as possible. It will be really important. You will see in the late game the difference is absolutely gorgeous, even during KVK1, because you will get attacked. There is a lot of fighting in KVK1, so you will definitely get attacked, you will definitely get plundered, and those what you see on the top right corner, that's the not the gems, but the resources. The guys can plunder you. What you have here, sphered, those are resources nobody can take away from you. So really don't use these resources unless it's necessary. Try to hoard them, and just when you upgrade some stuff in your city, then use those resources. Unless, don't use it, don't have it. It's important to be careful with the resources during KVK1, because the KVK1 is straight up war. Everybody is fighting. And I think that's it with the video. Alright guys, thank you for watching. This was a hell of a long video again. I'll do more dedicated videos to KVK1, don't worry about it. Well, as you can see, this is it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see each other in the next video. Goodbye.